Hi everyone, Jane here again. Thank you for joining me today on this video. I thought I'd do something fairly quick today in my khadi fatbook. It is 100% cotton rag and it is quite a rough paper. So I thought this would be a good one for using with lots of different mediums today. And I start off with my core watercolors. Now, first of all, I did mask off just the corners because I only wanted to add colour and texture and things into certain areas of the page. So I decided to just do those two corners, but I might, creep out a little bit. I'm using quinacridone gold, Venetian red, raw umber. I'm trying to remember, and I think a little bit of sap green in here. I will check and I will list as always what I've used in the description box below. This is the core paint that I've got in this palette, is some that I put in there quite a while ago and I'm still trying to get through it. I wanted to add a bit more darkness right into the corner, so here I'm using the Gelato, I think it's chocolate, and once I put it on I realised that because I had no gesso or anything underneath, I really needed water to make it react a bit. And I did find that when I was really pressing into that paper, I did actually start to lift the paper a little bit, so I had to be a little bit more careful. This is a Crafter's Workshop, I do believe, stencil. I've had it quite a long time. If I can find it on the internet somewhere, I will try and maybe give a little link. It won't be from where I got it from, but just to give you an idea of the stencil itself. I'm using Rusty Hinge Distress Ink. I thought that would make a bit of a difference. I don't often use in my khadi fatbook distress inks, so I put a bit of stenciling down, and then I wanted some texture with this stamp set. This is a stamp set that I designed for Clever Prints. I will add it into the description box, and I will add a link just to say that when people buy that stamp set, obviously I do get some commission on that, but I don't get anything for links because none of the links I use are affiliated. Then I am adding some stamping on with some Archival ink pads. The Archival colours, I do believe, are Wild Honey, Fern Green and Ground Espresso. I don't know what ground espresso is. I think I was thinking brown. Ground espresso. And I'm just adding it mostly around the edges because I really wanted to create a sort of an edge to my page. And when I took the tape off, there was a little bit of leakage underneath, but it wasn't too bad. And here I am using the Maremismallart collage book of little personas, one of my absolute all-time favourites. And I chose this little lab because of the colours. I was sort of looking for colours that would go with the page that I had created, and I liked him. He's quite what's the word I'm looking for? He's quite I can't think. Not stern, but he's looks very, very I really can't think of the word. You make up your words and stick them in the comment section for me. But he is a nice, easy one to cut out. He hasn't got too many bits and pieces. I tend to cut off, if there's like laces and things coming out of boots, I do tend to cut them off. Then there was this lovely little bit of, it's like a little ledger page. And I thought, oh, I'm going to keep that because it is quite nice to have in the background with the little boy as well. And I cut out, there was sort of 1.5 bottles. I cut out the one main one. So these are the elements, and I decided rather than using collage medium, I'm just going to use my acrylic glue today to stick them down. I didn't want to start lifting up the colour from behind, and so I've stick down my bit of sort of ledger. First of all, I did rip the top off just to make it a little bit less sort of straight edged. Then I thought it was quite good that they could stand right on the bottom of where that colour was, and then we're just adding on the little bottle. Now these are stickers from 7 Dot Studio. I've had them a long time, and I chose these ones because I liked the colour. I thought it went really well with the page, and so I chose a couple of sentiments that I thought would look good with it and went well with what I was sort of showing through the page. And I stuck those on. Even though they are stickers, I do tend to use glue just because I find that stickers don't always stick. And then I just decided to, with this I think it's Van Dyke Brown Lyra pencil, just add a little bit of shading around a couple of the elements. So if you have enjoyed this video, do please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you would come and join us. And thank you ever so much for watching today, and until the next video, I will say bye bye.